Good morning. Welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. Woo, woo. Warm-up number 15 is on the screen. Thank you for getting started right away. Some of you are like, 15? I thought it was 14. No, it's 15. Those should be a piece of cake by now. Once again, we're refreshing on simplifying and solving. I'll give you some time for that. As soon as you're done with that, get a Cornell note ready. All right, most of you are already done. And if you're done, do me a favor, get your Chromebooks out and go to Canvas, turn in your home play from Thursday that you were supposed to turn in on Friday. Yeah? So go to Polynomials module, and in there it should read 1 through 7, multiplying polynomials, and turning your home plate. Only 7 problems. I know some of you wanted to do all 10 of them, but, you know. All right, check with the neighbor, see what they got for numbers 1, 2, and 3, so I can get this show on the road. This show on the road. How's September treating you guys? Pretty good? Yeah? This is the last week, including the weekend, that we're going to have 100-degree weather. Yeah, next week it's going to drop to 99. Instead of being very, very hot, it's going to be hot. All right, let's see. Number 1. What'd you get for number 1? Jacob, go. 2x squared plus 15x. Oh, let it go. Let it go. This. Plus 15x, and what else? Plus 3. All right, let's double check just to make sure we got it. What is the first thing we do? Check for subtraction. There it is. I distribute that to all 3. That is positive 5x squared, negative 7, and negative 5x. Okay, then I combine, let's see, 5x squared and negative 2x squared gives us positive 3. So this should be a 3, all right, so far. And then we got 5x minus 5x. They cancel, it's a 0 pair. So that one's not there. And then 10 minus 7 is 3. So the answer, 3x squared plus 3. Hands if you got that. All right. Number 2. Take a pass on one. What'd you get for number 2? $10y minus what? Minus 8. Is that it? Minus 7y squared. All right, let's double check. Are there any subtraction? Yes, right here, Mr. Q. Distribute that. That is negative 7y squared. And negative y times 6, that's negative 6y. And then the 4, distribute, that's 4y minus 8. All right, so we got negative 7y squared, negative 7y squared. And then we got 4y minus 6y, that is negative 2y. And then we got negative 8. So be careful with this. All right, hands if you got that by yourself. All right, good. And number 3. What do we do for number 3? Danny, go. Help us out. times negative 2 all sides times negative 2. So we get negative 24 less than 7a plus 4 less than or equal to 18. Then subtract 4, subtract 4, subtract 4. Then we end up with negative 28 less than 7a less than or equal to 14. And last but not least, divide by 7, divide by 7, divide by 7. So this is negative 4 less than a less than or equal to 2. And if you got that by yourself, all right. All right, so copy the agenda for today. Agenda, warm-up number 15, product of polynomials. We're still on multiplication. Good thing you did your home play by yourself without copying anyone. And then tonight's home play is play sheet 7.8, numbers 1 through 15, odds only. Thank you, Mr. Q. You're welcome. Yeah. And once again, just a reminder, if I was the football coach and I was to ask you to practice by yourself, you would practice by yourself so like that you can play on the game, right? I mean, if I said, you're going to have to do half-hour bleachers, you're not going to ask someone else to go through the bleachers for you, are you? Okay. Wow. You got to be doing the work, people. My goodness. Same thing with this. Don't ask people for their work. Do your own. No names mentioned. All right. We good? Yes, Mr. Q. All right. So, code 9LPF8. 9LPF8. Write that down. 9LPF8. So like that you can get your home play from there. That one I didn't put any screens that you needed to scribble. You just forward to the next screen for the home play. So previous home play, you just turned it in, numbers 1 through 7, yes. Tonight's home play, it's only 15 odds, yes. However, on your paper, I want you to, write this down. I want you to write 5, comma, 7, comma, and 13. All 3 ways. You're like, what? Yeah, I'll let you know right now. Yeah, 5, 7, and 13. Which ones? 5, 7, and 13. All right, so let's get the show on the road. I can multiply polynomials. I can multiply polynomials. We had fun with that, yes? Yes, Mr. Q. Well, today I'm going to show you a different way of multiplying. Let's go. Let's go. I can multiply polynomials. I can multiply polynomials. Now, just for the sake of it, without looking at your notes, tell your neighbor the definition of polynomials. What are polynomials? They should know by now. All right. Polynomials, what are they? Dominic. Very good. Andrew. You ever hear that? He said monomials or sum or difference of monomials. Very good. Close your Chromebooks. You don't need them today. All right, here we go. So, monomials or sum or difference of monomials. We got that down. Yes, Ms. Q. Polynomials, bring it. All right, copy this one. Example number 1. Multiply vertically. Multiply vertically. 2x squared, y squared times 3x to the 5th minus 5y. Close parentheses. All right? As soon as you're done writing utensils down, I'm going to show you how to do that one. All right, here we go. Writing utensils down, look up to the screen. So vertically is basically the way we started multiplying when we were in elementary. Yes? So check this out. I'm going to write the binomial first. I'm going to write it over here. 3x to the 5th minus 5y. Writing utensils down. You're just paying attention. You'll finish in a little bit. And I'm going to write the other one right underneath. 2x squared y squared. And I'm going to what? Multiply. Guys remember this multiplication? Yes? All right. So I'm going to start first this one times this one. So 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. X to the second, is there another x? No. And y to the second times y to the first is y to the third. Okay. And now the same one times the next term. So here you go. 2 times 3 is 6. X to the second times x to the fifth is x to the seventh. Y to the second, there's no y there, so I just write it there. And afterwards, we check, can I combine anything? Are they like terms? Do they have the exact same variables with the exact same exponents? No, so we are done. Copy that, please. So once again, what is this called? It's called multiplying vertically. Why? Because we're going straight down. That's vertically. What's the other way? Oh, the other way, Mr. Q, was distributive property, which means this one times this, and then this one times that. And what is that called? Distributive property. So what is the other method that we're missing? Tell your neighbor, what's the other method that we're missing? Very good. The area model. Area model. All right. I'm not going to have you do that with these right now. I just wanted you to do the vertical. Okay. From 1 to 5, how comfortable are you with vertical? Okay. Let's do another one. Copy this one, please. Example 1 cubed. 3a cubed b squared times 2a minus 7b to the 4th. Copy that, and I'll give you a head start. See how you do vertically. If some of you pick it up, here it goes. Vertically, we got 2a minus 7b to the 4th times 3a cubed b squared. Yes? All right, here we go. So, yes. Oh, let it go, let it go. Are you guys seeing that movie? Yeah? All right. Here we go. 3a cubed b squared times this one. So what is 3 times negative 7? Negative 21, okay. 3a cubed, a cubed, is there another a there? No. How about b squared times b to the 4th? B to the 6th, okay. Next, this one now times the second term over here. 3 times 2 is 6. A cubed times a to the 4th, and b squared. Technically, we're done. However, let me go to the previous one. Look up. Is this one, the one we just said earlier, is this in standard form? Yes. Is this one in standard form? No. What is the degree for this term? 4 plus 2 is 6. What is the degree of this term? 3 plus 6 is 9. So therefore, our answer, negative 21, a cubed, b to the 6th, plus 6a to the 4th, b squared. All right. Once again, make a note, put a little asterisk, a heart, and write standard form, please, with a cherry on top. From 1 to 5, how comfortable are you with this so far? Vertical multiplication. Yes, we got this. Yes? All right. So, monomial times binomial. What's coming? Yeah, binomial times binomial. Copy this one. Example number 2. We got x plus 1 times x minus 3. So, do me a favor. I want you to multiply that one first, distributive property. Then I want you to do the area model. Then I will do the vertical to see if, make sure we get the same answer. So multiply distributive property, that one, then area model. I'll give you some time. Go. All right, get us started. Brandon, Felix, what do I do? Distributive property. Y times y, and that gives us, and y times negative 3 is negative 3y. Okay. What else do I do? Negative 2 to the y, and that gives us, and negative 2 times negative 3, that's, all right, so we multiplied already. Thank you, Brandon. And let's see, can we combine stuff? There's no more y squared, so I just bring it down. Combine these two. Negative 3 and negative 2, that's what? Negative 5y. And then bring down the plus 6. Hands if you got that by yourself. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we got this. Kimberly, you got it? Yeah? All right, good. She's off. It's Q, give me a hard one. All right. We're getting there. Here we go. So, area model. Show your neighbor how you set up the area model before Brandon passes it to someone. All right, Brandon, pass someone. Martin, what do I write here on the side? Y, and then negative 2, and then draw a line across. And then, and line down. Okay, so here we go. Fill in the top area is y times y is y squared. Y times negative 3 is negative 3y. Next, the negative 2 for these two. Negative 2 times y is negative 2y. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Combine like terms. Here we go. Is there another y squared? No, bring that down. There it is. Combine these. Negative 2 and negative 3, that's negative 5y. And at the end, bring plus 6. Did we get the same answers here? Yes. All right. So I'm going to write this one over here. I start with the second one. Y minus 3 times y minus 2. All right, here we go. Writing utensils down. Look up to the screen. You'll finish copying in a little bit. Here it goes. I'm going to start with this one first. Negative 2 times negative 3, and then negative 2 times y. Here we go. Negative 2 times negative 3, that's positive 6. Negative 2 times y, that's negative 2y. Now I go down one level, and I move a step to the left. Remember that? For those of you that forgot, remember, we don't start down here. You leave this one blank, and you're going to start from under the second term right there. Here he goes. Next, this one times these two. Y times negative 3 is negative 3y, and y times y, that's y squared. Line across, then combine straight down. There's no more constants. Negative 2 and negative 3, that's negative 5y, and y squared. Copy that, please. So distributive property, area model, and vertical multiplication. That's all three ways. From 1 to 5, how comfortable are you with those three so far? 5 fours, 5 fours. Okay, let's do another one. Copy this one. Example 2 super cube. 3x plus 2 times 2x plus 1. And multiply that all three different ways. Distributive property. Area model. And vertical. I'll give you some time. Copy and go. All right, Anthony, get us started with distributive property. 3x times 2x is? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then is? All right. Then combine, we're left with 6x squared, and then? Hands if you got that. All right. Area model. Pass someone. Yes. And 2x plus 1 on top. All right. So what do I put here? Uh-huh. Positive 3x, okay. Right here is 4x, positive, positive 2. And combine, is there any other x squared? No. These two, and that is 7x. And then just bring down the 2. Did we get the same thing? Yes. Vertical. Pass someone. Let's go. I'm going to set it up, but then I'll have Anthony E help us out. So we got 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 2 multiply. All right. So, Anthony, what do I do? Very good. He said start with the 2 and multiply times these 2. So 2 times 1 is positive. 2 times 2x. All right. And then we go to the next level, but we do what? Skip a space. I'm going to blank that one out so I don't use that. And then what do we do next? 3 times 1 is positive. And then, hey, what's your language? And what else? All right. 3x times 2x is 6x squared. And then we combine. And I'm going to put a big plus sign to remember that at this point we combine. So we bring down the 2. 4 plus 3, that's 7x. And 6x squared. Did we get the same answer? From 1 to 5, how comfortable are you with this? Yeah? 20 like that. 23, let's go. All right, shall we crank it up a bit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got this. Oh, yeah, we got this. Here we go. Example number 3. X plus 2, x plus 2 times negative 4 plus 2x squared minus x. And once again, we're going to do that how many ways? 3 ways. So here we go. Distributive property. Area, model, and vertical. All right. Who went last? Anthony? All right. So I'll give you a head start for distributive property. We'll do an area model together once Anthony picks someone for distributive property. All right, Anthony, pass someone so they can get us started with distributive property. Jaden, help us out. Go. Times what? Times -4, that is. And that is 2x to the 2x cubed, all right. And then negative squared, and then minus 2x. Okay. Hands if you got it to right there by yourself. All right, that's about right. Andrew, you good over there? All right, good. All right, and if we combine stuff, where do we start, Jaden? Highest degree, which is which one? 2x cubed. Is there another cube? No. So 2x cubed, okay. And then? So 4x squared and negative x squared. He said positive 3x squared. Okay, so far so good, yeah. All the x's, we got -4 and -2. That's -6x. All right. And last but not least, -8. Hands if you got that. That is correct. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we got this. All right. Area model. I do a little bit lengthier rectangle. So like that we can fit all 3 terms. There it is. All right. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to write x and +2. And on top we got -4 lying down. Positive 2x squared lying down. And -x. And this one is line across after the x. Okay. So help me do the whole areas. Pass someone, Jaden. Someone else a chance? All right, Brandon, pick someone. Danny, go. -4x, okay. And then? 2x cubed. -x squared, okay. And then? The 2 times -4 is -8. -4x squared. -2x, okay. Let's combine stuff. Let's see if we have like terms. Is there another x? Yes, over here. So what is -4 and -2? -6x, okay. Next, what else? Can we combine x squares? Yes, so what is 4x minus 1x squared? That's positive 3x squared. Here's an x cubed. Is there another x cubed? No. So that's 2x cubed. And lastly, -8. Are we done, everyone? What do you guys notice? Standard form. So which one's the highest degree? The 3. So we write 2x cubed. Then positive 3x squared. Then -6x. And at the end, -8. Did we get the same thing as we did over here with Jaden? Yep, there it is. So far so good? Yes? All right, vertical multiplication. Check with your neighbor before Danny passes to someone. I'll help you set it up over here. Negative 4 plus 2x squared minus x times x plus 2. All right. Danny. All right, Rylan. So that is and that is and then all right. A space, okay. And then 2x to the third. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. Okay. Combine straight down. But, okay, so let's see. I'm going to bring down the negative 2x. 4x squared minus 1x squared, that's positive 3x squared. Can I combine the 2x cubed and the negative 8? No, so I'm just going to write them out. 2x cubed, negative 8. Then I bring down the negative 4x. You're like, Mr. Q, something didn't match up, and I'll address that right now. Give me a second. So, but can we combine stuff again right there? Yes. I'm going to start with the highest degree, 2x cubed, and then 3x squared, and then negative 4, negative 2, that's negative 6x, and lastly, minus 8. Hands, have you got that? All right, let me address just this part. Whenever you're doing vertical multiplication, in order for us to use that and to make it as easy as combining vertically, these need to be, make a note for yourself, asterisk, heart, need to be in standard form. Right, Brandon? All right. You wrote that down already? Okay, good. Which means what? This would be 2x squared minus x minus 4, and then x plus 2. And like that, then we would have all of them aligned with like terms going straight down. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right. From 1 to 5, I'll come to board with this one. Yeah, we got it? All right. Shall we? Here we go. Example number 4. Let's do this one. Let's only do it 3 ways. Yes. Negative 3a minus 7a squared plus 6 times negative 2 plus 4a plus 5a squared. This one I want you to start first vertically. I want to see how you set it up. Set it up first. See if you remember what we just wrote down. Before you continue, show your neighbor the setup really quick. See if they remember the critical step, very critical step. And tell them why you did that. They have something different, tell them to give you $5, please. All right, who went last? Rylan, pass someone. Oh, snap. What was the note that I asked you to write in asterisk and heart? Has to be in what? Standard form. So I'm going to start with the second one. What would be standard form? Well, I start with this one, so it would be 5a squared plus 4a minus 2. The second one is what? negative 7a squared minus 3a plus 6. And then we do the multiplication. All right, so let's do this one. Here we go. 6 times these 3. So I'm going to start with this one. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. 6 times 4a, that's positive 24a. And 6 times 5a squared, that's 30a squared. So I did that one times these 3. Next, I'm going to use red. This second one times all these 3. So here we go. Negative 3a. Oh, and by the way, we skipped a space. Negative 3a times negative 2, that's positive 6a. Negative 3a times 4a, that's negative 12a squared. And negative 3a times 5a squared, that's negative 15a cubed. Let me move this line over to make some more space. All right. I'm going to go to the third term. I'm going to use green. Again, times all these 3. So I'm going to start with the far one over here. Negative 7. Oh, sorry. And we skip this space and start from here. Here we go. Negative 7a squared minus 2 times negative 2, that's positive 14a squared. Next, negative 7a squared times 4a, that's negative 20a to the third. And negative 7a squared times 5a squared, that's negative 35a to the fourth. Woo-wee. So now we can go straight down, bring down the negative 12. What is 24 and 6? That's 30a. What is 30 plus 14? 44 minus 12. Very good. 32a squared. Next, and it's positive, yeah? What is negative 28a cubed and negative 15a cubed? That is a total of negative . Let's go. 43a cubed. And last but not least, is there another a to the fourth? No, bring it down. Negative 35a to the fourth, and we are done. Woo-wee. These are fun, right? All right, next, I want you to do the area model. We'll leave distributive property for right now since it's probably the easiest one to do. Area model. And who went last? Me? Was it? So I can pick someone, right? Like Brandon Felix or, yeah? All right. Check with your neighbor, see how you're setting up your area model so Brandon could get us started. All right, Brandon, pass it to Andrew. All right, Andrew, go. Negative 3a on top. Negative 7a squared. And then positive 6. And then a line after the first one. And a line after the second one. Okay. Continue. Negative 2, line down. Positive 4a, line down. Positive 5a squared. Okay. Continue. Negative 3a times negative 2 is positive 6a. Negative 3a times positive 4a. And negative 3a times positive 5a squared. A cubed, okay. Next, negative 7 times negative 2a, times negative 2. 14a squared. Negative 7 times positive 4a, that's negative cubed, yes. And negative 7a squared times 5a squared. A to the. And last but not least, 6 times all these, so 6 times negative 2. All right, combined stuff. I'm going to start with the highest degree, which is this one. Oh, sorry. Is there another 8 to the fourth? No, bring it down. Negative 35, 8 to the fourth. Next, what's the next degree, which is the third degree? Is there another a cubed aside from those two? No, so negative 28 and negative 15, that's negative 43a cubed. A squares, let's see. 30 and 14, that is 44 minus 12, that is 32a squared. Then we got 6 plus 24, that's 30a, and then minus 12. All right, from 1 to 5, I'll come to bar you with all three methods. Yes, for tonight, numbers 1 through 15 odds. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy your home play. See you guys tomorrow. And by the way, we start tutoring tomorrow after school if you need extra support. Bye.